Can you give me like 2 seconds?
Good afternoon. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. If you're on my TikTok page, please follow me on TikTok so that you'll be notified every time I do a video. And yeah, I'll help you save $1,000 if you're looking to go buy a vehicle. You can go and watch my past videos, and you can take my videos and you can add them to your favorites because you might not need me, but somebody else might need me. But listen, if you're looking to buy a new or used vehicle, I work at a local Chevy store in Michigan. I sell Chevy, Buick, GMC, and we also have a Ford store. And we have over 500 used cars in stock against across 3 dealerships. If you actually work in another state, have no fear. Y'all can sell you a car. Certain restrictions do apply. You can go to my website 24 hours a day. It's Regina, the Queen of Car Loans with a S.com. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans. Regina, the Queen of Car Loans.com. Put that credit application in. If you're on my TikTok channel, you can also go and follow me on YouTube, Regina the Queen of Car Loans, Regina the Queen of Car Loans on YouTube, or you can go to my Facebook page, Regina the Queen of Car Loans at Joe Longhammer Chevy, and follow me on there. If you go to one of my social media pages, you can actually go to on YouTube. You can go to the live part on my YouTube channel and get a free copy of my ebook. It's a QR code in the middle of the screen. Only thing you have to do is look for the live videos that I do, and you can put ebook 50 in. And my ebook is called Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit is my ebook. You can get a free copy today. It's Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. The ebook is in English and Spanish. You can get you can print a copy of the ebook, or you can listen to the audio. The audio is in English and Spanish. You can't get both, but you can get a free copy of my ebook, Navigating Auto Loans with Bad Credit. Get a copy today. You might not need me, but you might know someone that needs me. But listen, I want to get on here today and say happy Friday, but I want to talk about credit applications. If you are looking to buy a car, whether you have good credit or bad credit, you want to make sure that you fill a credit application out correctly. Filling a credit application out correctly is the key. Knowing that all the information that you put on your credit application, remember, they're not looking at you. They don't know who you are. They're looking at you based on a credit application. All right. Anyway, they are looking to they're looking at the credit application. It's not you personally. That they're looking at you like face to face, as far as saying, "Oh, you a person." No, it's on paper. So it's very important that when you fill that credit application out, you do it completely, but it's accurate. People don't put the address that you lay your head at. Put the address that you actually your mail goes to. For instance, I had a customer. He has bought vehicles for me in the past. Him, the wife, and his children. And he uses mom address for some reason. He's been married 20 years. He's using mom address sometime to get mail. Why? I don't know. But on a credit application, he put his address in Pontiac, but he lives in West Bloomfield. And I let him do it on the application. But when I look up the incentives on a new car, if there is the rebate is if you have a 2010 or newer Chevy in the household, then you'll qualify for a $2,500 rebate, right? So guess what I did? I switched the credit application to his address that he lives at. It's not his mother's address. He's been 20 years being married. Why is he using his mom's address? But anyway, it doesn't matter. I switched it because I wanted him to qualify for that $2,500 extra rebate on that Silverado. So what I'm saying is it's very important that you use the address where your mail goes to, or where your address that maybe where you live at, because you never know, you're going to miss out on money. And not necessarily, you might not know. If your salesperson is not educated, or they're not educated on the programs, and they're not really thinking, then you might lose out on money that you probably could have got. Now, it's very important too, if you have bad credit and your credit's in the toilet, is that you use the correct address, because some of the banks, what they're going to want to do is they may ask for POR. Now, POR is proof of residence. Your light bill, your gas bill, your bank statement, or credit card statement, showing that you live at that address. So it's very important that you put the address again that you get your mail at, or where you lay your head at, not where you lay your head at. And another thing, what the banks look for is they want to, if you're 2 years at your address or 2 years at your job, that's stability. Now you can go from one job to another, but sometimes the banks wants to know, okay, you have stability. Do you have them 2 years on a job, or did you go from one job to another? And another thing what I find that people don't do is they don't really state their true income. I get applications 24 hours a day. I get applications on my credit, on my applications on my website when I'm sleeping, right? Because you can go to my website 24 hours a day and put a credit application. But the one of the things I find what people do is that they don't put their correct income in there. They don't put all their income together, or they're figuring that, well, I don't want to use that income. So if you fill a credit application out on the dealership's website, it's very important that you follow up with them after your credit application. You put that credit application in. It's because, and don't wait for them to call you. Do the follow up. You know, if you put an application on my website, Regina the Queen of Car Loans.com, after you put that email, you hit submit. You're going to receive an email back, right back, that says, send me your pay stubs. Send me 2 current pay stubs, or send me proof of income. So it's very important that when you put that credit application in the dealership, is that you do the follow-up. Don't wait for someone to give you a call back. You call them and you find out what's going on with your credit application. But anyway, today's video was to just to make sure that you fill that credit application out correctly. Fill out correctly, because what you put down on the credit application, sometimes you can't take that back with a bank. You can't take that back. If you say you live one place and you literally live another, and then they ask you for proof of residence and you don't have it, you don't have proof of residence, and that's one of the steps that you need in order to buy that car, then what do? You're screwed. And then all I want to say is that, just because you can't prove your income doesn't mean that you can't buy a car. Too many times I put people in, too many great times I put people in cars that I don't need proof of income. You can't, maybe you're self-employed, or maybe you get paid cash and you can't prove your income, right? So it's really honestly better for you to have a conversation with the salesperson, have a conversation with someone at the dealership. This goes to building relationships or asking people for referrals. A lot of people, I get a lot of referrals to this day. People see my advertisement and then they'll say, you know what? I want you to go see Regina. I've been following her for years. I like what she says. She seems like she knows what she's talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. And they refer me business. So if you get with someone you like and you trust, or you got referred to, especially if you can't prove your income, then there might be ways they can get you in the car. You don't have to prove your income. But the only thing you do is ask. One of the programs that we have at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet is that if you don't have down payment on the vehicle, then we have a program that you fill a credit application out, and if you qualify, if you're approved, then we can actually get you in the car, and you can get another loan to get another loan, which meaning that this bank or this company gives you up to $5,000 to use as down payment or to get your car fixed. I'm not saying the company's name, but yeah, they give you money to do that. And you have to pay them back. So you have a car loan, then you have this other loan because you borrowed down payment money. But with the down payment money that you borrow that you have to qualify for, you have to pay. You can pay that back within 100 days, and if you pay it back after 100 days, you're gonna pay triple interest. Yeah, you got to pay for something. Nothing's free. Nothing's free. And yeah, when you want to borrow money and you want to borrow real quick, and it's not a personal loan, it means that you're gonna pay more to borrow the money. So be smart. If you're borrowing anybody's money, pay it back as fast as you can. Don't, I'm talking to you guys because I know people out there that get them title loans all the time. The car is paid off, and then they take a loan against their car. They call it title loan. They do it in every state. They might have a 2015 or 16 Cruze or 2015 Jaguar or whatever, have a car, and they take money out against their car, and then what happens is they go on title, and it's a lien against your car. And people do it all the time when they need money. That's what they do. So I'm here to tell you, maybe you don't have to do that. Well, yeah, you got to do that if you're trying to get cash, because if you're looking to buy a car, you're financing a car. You can't take a loan out on a car and you owe money on a car. That doesn't make sense, does it? Not to me. But yeah. But anyway, filling out a credit application is important. Putting the right information, the accurate information is important. If you are following me on TikTok, guys, do me a favor. Follow me on TikTok. If you don't need me, then you might know someone that needs me. Watch some of my videos, put on your favorites. I do have an ebook. It's called Navigating All Loans with Bad Credit. It's not on my TikTok page, but you would have to go to one of my social media platforms and you get a free copy of my ebook. You can go to Regina, the Queen of Car Loans, on YouTube. Subscribe, please, and then look for live on my TikTok. And look for live part on my YouTube, and put your phone up and scan. And you put the code in ebook 50, Navigating All Loans with Bad Credit. Navigating All Loans with Bad Credit. Help people with bad credit get into vehicles. It's free. Just got to put the ebook code in 50. It's free. It's in English and Spanish. You can download it or you can listen to the audio in your car. Do that. Just trying to help. All right, guys. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend, rather.